Ric, we're at AirVenture and there's a lot of innovative things going on. You can't be at AirVenture this year without being excited about a lot of the new products. AEA is working on a project to come up after AirVenture that's going to help avionics manufacturers deal better with the FAA. Tell us about that project.
Absolutely. We're real excited about it. It's the Avionics Incubator. And what we're doing is that here at AirVenture, you've got a lot of products. You've got the experimental community and the light sport community, and they've got some great products. But we want to be able to bridge it into the certified world. The FAA has been working on this for a long time. We've got the NORSEE policies. They've got risk-based production now. They've got risk-based certification now. And so what we're doing is that we're holding a one-day incubator at our home office in Kansas City, in Lee Summit, Missouri. And what we're doing is that we're bringing together these entrepreneurs with the FAA in an all-day event, about 6 or 7 sessions with long breaks in between. So there'll be a lot of FaceTime, one-on-one with the FAA, one-on-one with the regulators, so that we can demystify this regulatory mountain that everybody sees and believes it's impenetrable, but it's actually quite manageable with knowledge.
How did you approach the FAA about this project?
Well, interestingly enough, the FAA actually has a mandate to promote technology. Administrator Huerta has been doing a great job of promoting general aviation and promoting innovation. And so it really fit into their mission pretty well. But we've been doing a quarterly manufacturers forum. When you look at the products here this year in particular, and you cannot be here without being excited. And so when you look at what's been going on here in the products, well, the FAA has been working very closely with a lot of these manufacturers and kind of, for lack of better terms, kind of holding their hands, walking through the process. Well, that's great, except that now you've got these established manufacturers who, as I affectionately say, brought you to the dance, that are kind of being disenfranchised a little bit. And so what we've been doing for the last 18 months is holding a quarterly manufacturers forum for the establishment, to where we bring the FAA in and have one-on-one conversations about this changing philosophy and how established manufacturers can take advantage of this changing philosophy and produce quicker, better, more efficient products. And so this is kind of a natural progression of that.
When you talk to some of these entrepreneurs, what are they telling you about their experiences with the FAA that has led you to offer this kind of an incubator?
You have to go back historically a little bit here, okay? You know, for the last 4 decades, up until probably 4 or 5 years ago, most aviation products entered into aviation at the top. The space program, the military program, the airlines, and then filtered downward into general aviation. With the introduction of the PC and the computer, 2 decades ago, we started to see this transition coming out of the experimental community with these great new digitized products. But the FAA's regulatory system was still heavily focused on the top-down approach. So no matter what you produced, it was being certified for the largest Boeing aircraft. That philosophy has been changing over the last couple of years, and it's indicative of the Part 23 rewrite. Interestingly enough, when you look at all the new products here, Part 23 hasn't changed yet. It's still a month away. So it's about the philosophy change. And it's that philosophical change which is bringing this. So when you talk to entrepreneurs that were applying for a certification of a product, say 2 years ago, they were still being driven from a top-down approach. Well, you may be looking at a market to install something in a 172, but we're going to certify it for a Boeing 787. And that's where the change is. And so now we're certifying it for a 172, not a 787.
Are you seeing that there are non-avionics or non-aviation companies that are looking at these opportunities to produce electronics for aircraft and moving? They don't start out as an aviation company, but they wind up as an aviation company?
Oh, very much so. If you look at the products that have been approved over the last 12 months under the NORSEE policy, the not operational required safety enhancing equipment, We have a company in Kansas City that just certified about 6 months ago. Just a technology entrepreneur that had a better idea, produced a product, got it through NORSEE, and it's a portable you take on the aircraft. You look at MyGoFlight, a equipment manufacturer, developing some really interesting technology and getting their equipment certified. So yeah, absolutely, you're starting to see this influx of new blood, because it's no longer a closed door. It's no longer a private club.
Aero-TV is brought to you by
Alpha Systems AOA products are available for experimental, pressurized, and certified aircraft. President Mark Corrin notes that there is nothing more rewarding than designing a product that helps save someone's life. To see how Alpha Systems AOA technology can make you a safer pilot, check out www.alphasystemsaoa.com.